guys, how are you doing today? Great to see you.
Great to see you too. How are you?
I'm great. Coming at you from Toronto, Canada, where you both have a lot of fans here. Have you, either of you ever been here?
I've never been to Toronto. I've been to Vancouver. I'm sure very different, but at least it's within the Canadian border.
Yeah.
No, but I've never been to Toronto. Would love to go someday.
Yeah,
Okay.
neither have I. I've been to Winnipeg, which
Right.
is
Look,
I
you're
don't-
both, listen, you're both official Canadians now. You've been in the country, so it's all good.
And
It's
I
all
like
good.
it.
Well, I can guarantee you.
I'm happy with that. I'll take
Yeah.
that for sure. Absolutely.
Listen, once these borders are all open and everything's all good, come on and come in the summer because we have tons of snow right now. So you don't want to come right now. But congratulations to the both of you on this hilarious series. Anton, let's start with you. You are the it's been described as head nerd, but I don't like that. You like comic books. You run this store called Warped. Tell our viewers a little bit about the show and why you wanted to be a part of it.
I love everything about the show. I take nerd as a compliment. I think it's good. But Milo definitely runs the store. He knows everything about all of the comics in it, and then Ruby comes in and she knows just as much as he does, which kind of throws him for a whirl.
Right.
And I think throughout the series, the show is mainly about the differences between Milo and Ruby and how they kind of balance each other out and work together to solve the multitude of problems that arise throughout the show.
Yes.
But I would say if I had to narrow it down, the show is about like friendship, kind of adventuring, and it all takes place in a comic book store.
Yeah, comics.
Comics.
Listen, exactly? What could be better than that? And Kate, before we talk a little bit about Ruby and why you wanted to be in the show, are you a comic book fan? Like, is it something that you go out when you're even a kid? Like, Mom, I got to get this comic book.
After I heard about Ruby, I started going to comic book stores
Interesting.
just to I wanted them to emulate their nerdiness onto me. I needed that vibe. But honestly, growing up, I never really got into comics. I like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That was a classic.
Good one. Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, Warped has introduced me to a whole new world, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, Milo, Anton, I'm calling him Milo. Anton, how about you? Like, is comic books, like, were you a fan before you started this?
I am. I'm a huge fan of comic books. Not too many physical ones, but just like the idea of comic books and pop culture. I have info dumped a lot onto my family. I have rambled for hours, and my mom says I need a shower from all the nerdiness. But I love knowing everything about like heroes and their powers and their origins, and that's something really interesting to me. That's definitely love.
Yeah, it definitely. Listen, there's nothing wrong with. There's some really great comic book stores in Toronto, by the way. So that's another thing you're going to have to look into when you come here. But Kate, I got to ask you, Ruby, she really is. I don't know, like effervescent, she's just bubbly. She's a good person to be around. Yes, of course she causes chaos, but it's a Nickelodeon show. Come on, right? We know that. But for you to play her, how much did you relate to her?
I mean, I love playing Ruby. She's my dream character. I was saying like any choice I make can be Ruby, like Rubified. So I just love it. I don't know. I think I'm pretty similar to Ruby, a lot more low key, I hope.
Okay.
But other than that, I feel if she was brought down, if she wasn't in a sitcom and she was like a normal person,
yeah,
I think I think she'd be me, actually. Yeah. She is me.
I'm getting the voice. It's very high,
Yes.
Is that difficult?
No, I mean, I've had a high voice all my life, and it's something that stuck with the character and worked really well with it. So I think, yeah, I just kind of played through that.
No, it's great. It's just fun to watch it. I had a lot of fun watching the couple episodes that I got to see. And not only that, but there's a great camaraderie between the four of you. There's 4 stars in this show. Tell me a little bit about the chemistry and the friendship. Like, was it all immediate when you guys got together?
It was absolutely immediate. I mean, as immediate as it could be. We filmed the pilot like during December of 2020, so it's strict COVID.
Yes.
So when we first like met each other, it was through a hallway. We were all in our own like dressing rooms, and we like peeked our head out the walls, and we're like, "Hello." So we didn't get like immediately, but we all had like a group chat, and we bonded immediately. And now all four of us are like best friends. Like these are some of the best people that I've ever met, honestly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
know, like, when we first filmed the pilot, we filmed it in December of 2020. So it was very still locked down from COVID. And we obviously couldn't even see each other.
Yeah.
So we would get on Zoom calls and eat lunch together. And we would like bring each other snacks, which was probably illegal during the COVID time.
It's okay. We
okay.
won't tell
Yeah.
anybody. We won't tell anybody. Yeah.
I know, it's all out in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
we definitely we celebrated birthdays on Zoom together. It was super fun.
We watched like a musical over Zoom. We tried to make the best of
Which
it.
one?
We tried to make the
Yeah,
best
Which one did you watch?
Ratatouille the musical, the
Ratatouille.
TikTok musical. We watched that.
That's amazing.
It was great.
And there's also a lot of physical comedy. Do you guys find that difficult? Anton, want to start?
It's I wouldn't say it's too difficult. I mean, I think once you get used to it, definitely the first time.
Yeah.
There's a clip in the promo of me getting hit with spaghetti,
Yeah.
and that was one of the first times that I really got covered in the show. One of many.
Yes.
But I think once you get in the mindset of like, oh, this is a Nickelodeon show, there's gonna be some messes.
Of course.
It comes pretty easily. It all works well for the story, and it's not too difficult.
Yeah, good. Yeah, and Kate, I want to ask you just to wrap it up. You know, you come from well, all that. You have lots of fans that are following you through that, and you know, supporting you. And it's got to be so humbling and rewarding to have all these fans, especially you know, kids that watch Nickelodeon and see you guys progress. What's that like for you to have these fans? Kate, you want to start?
It's definitely, it's a weird feeling, you know. I'm just like me, and seeing people care about me so deeply that I don't even know
Yeah.
is definitely extremely, I feel very loved, and it makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
I can't be more thankful. I love my Nickelodeon bubble and everyone in it.
Good stuff. And you, Anton, want to wrap it up for us? You know, talking about what do you want to say to the fans about this show?
Well, definitely tune in every Thursday, 7:30. It's a really fun ride. I think people are gonna enjoy it. They're gonna enjoy the friendship of the four of us. It's definitely a treat. It's amazing.
I totally agree with you. Well, thank you both for your time today. You guys are a delight. I'm going to hold you to that visit to Toronto, and when you come, call me.
Yes,
I'll take you around
please,
the city.
of course.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Take care. Best of luck
nice
with
to meet you.
everything, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Nice
You're
to meet you.
welcome. Bye-bye.